No one has told you this yet, but your arteries might be under attack right now, and you wouldn't even know it. Yep, we're talking about calcium buildup, the kind that clogs up your arteries, puts your heart at risk, and can lead to some serious health problems. But don't panic just yet, because today I'm going to show you 7 powerful ways to clean out that calcium and keep your arteries flowing smooth and strong. Stick around because these tips could literally save your life. And you won't want to miss the last one, it's a game changer. Stop smoking for real. Now, let's talk about how you can do it. Start by seeking support, whether it's from friends, family, or a quit smoking group. You don't have to go it alone. There are also nicotine replacement therapies like patches or gum, and even prescription medications that can really help. But remember, the most important thing is to stay committed. Visualize those clean, healthy arteries every time you feel the urge to smoke. Trust me, your heart will thank you for it. If you or someone you know has kicked the smoking habit, drop a comment below. Let's celebrate those victories together. Every success story counts, and your journey might inspire someone else to take that first step. 2. Control your blood pressure, it's critical. Next up, blood pressure. If you're ignoring this one, you're playing with fire. High blood pressure is a key factor in the calcification game. It's like turning up the pressure on a garden hose until it bursts. Not good. When your blood pressure is too high, it puts extra strain on your artery walls, making them more susceptible to calcium buildup. Over time, this leads to stiff, narrowed arteries. Hello, heart disease. The good news, just by making a few tweaks to your lifestyle, you can keep your blood pressure in check and protect your arteries. So what can you do? First, cut back on the salt. The American Heart Association recommends limiting your sodium intake to less than 2,300 mg per day, with an ideal limit of 1,500 mg, especially if you're over 50. That might sound tough, but it's doable if you pay attention to food labels and cook more meals at home. Processed foods are often loaded with hidden sodium, so be mindful of what you're putting on your plate. But it's not just about cutting things out, it's about adding the good stuff in. Fill your diet with potassium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and spinach. Potassium helps counteract the effects of sodium and relaxes your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow. And let's not forget about stress management. Chronic stress can wreak havoc on your blood pressure, so take a few minutes each day to practice deep breathing, meditation, or even just go for a walk. Exercise is another powerhouse here. Regular physical activity strengthens your heart, so it doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood, which in turn lowers your blood pressure. Even a brisk 30-minute walk each day can make a huge difference. You had a favorite way to distress? Share it below. Your tip might just help someone else out. Whether it's yoga, gardening, or simply unwinding with a good book, let's share the love. 3. Watch that sugar seriously. Let's talk sugar. It's sweet, it's delicious, and it's secretly making your arteries a mess. When you overload on sugar, your blood sugar spikes, and that's a direct path to more plaque in your arteries. Here's how it works. High blood sugar can damage the lining of your arteries, creating the perfect environment for calcium deposits to take hold. Over time, this can lead to hardening and narrowing of the arteries, which is the last thing you want. So what's the fix? Start by cutting back on those sugary snacks, desserts, and drinks. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 25 grams, or about 6 teaspoons, of added sugar per day for women, and 36 grams, or 9 teaspoons, for men. That might mean rethinking your morning lat or skipping that afternoon soda, but your arteries will thank you. Instead, focus on whole foods like fruits, veggies, lean proteins, and whole grains. These foods not only help stabilize your blood sugar, but they're also packed with nutrients that your arteries need to stay healthy. But there's more. Have you ever heard of apple cider vinegar? Some studies suggest that taking a tablespoon or 2 of apple cider vinegar before meals can help reduce blood sugar spikes. And if you're into tea, consider swapping your regular brew for green tea. It's loaded with antioxidants, including one called EGC, to improve insulin sensitivity, reduce the risk of artery clogging plaque. If you're trying to cut back on sugar, what's your go-to alternative? Let us know in the comments. Your tip might just be the sweet someone else needs. 4. Limit alcohol, but don't panic. Now, I'm not here to tell you to go cold turkey on your wine or beer. Moderation is the key. But here's the deal. Too much alcohol equals too much calcium buildup. You see, alcohol can raise your blood pressure, increase your cholesterol levels, and cause weight gain, all which contribute to the hardening of your arteries. When consumed in excess, alcohol can also lead to inflammation, another trigger for calcium deposits. But hey, I get it, we all enjoy a drink now and then. The trick is to keep it moderate. For men over 50, that means no more than 2 drinks a day, and for women, it's 1 drink a day. Now, what counts as a drink? We're talking about 14 grams of pure alcohol, which is roughly equivalent to a 12-ounce beer, a 5-ounce glass of wine, or 1.5 ounces of distilled spirits. Here's a little tip. If you're going to indulge, consider opting for red wine. It contains antioxidants like resveratrol, which can actually benefit your heart by increasing your good HDL cholesterol and reducing the bad stuff. But remember, more isn't better. The key is balance. Do you have a favorite non-alcoholic drink that's just as satisfying? Drop it in the comments. Let's get some ideas for those days when we want to give our arteries a break. 5. Get moving. Your arteries need it. No one's saying you need to run a marathon, but if you're spending most of your day on the couch, you're asking for trouble. Regular exercise is like a power wash for your arteries, keeping them clean and flexible. When you get your heart rate up, you improve circulation, which helps your body remove calcium deposits and other toxins from your arteries. Plus, exercise strengthens your heart and improves your blood vessel function, making your entire cardiovascular system more efficient. So what counts as exercise? Honestly, anything that gets you moving. You could go for a brisk walk, take a bike ride, swim, dance, or even do some gardening. The American Heart Association recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise each week, or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise if you're really looking to push it. That's just 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. Not too bad, right? And here's the cool part: exercise doesn't just help your arteries, it boosts your mood, reduces stress, and even helps you sleep better. Talk about a win-win. If you're just starting out, take it slow and gradually build up your endurance. The important thing is to stay consistent. Before you know it, exercise will become a habit and your arteries will be healthier for it. What's your favorite way to stay active? Let's get some ideas flowing in the comments. Maybe it's something fun like Zumba or a simple evening stroll. Share what keeps you moving. 6. Don't skip those checkups. Let's be real, no one likes going to the doctor, but those checkups are lifesavers, literally. Regular screening for calcium buildup can catch problems before they turn serious. When you get regular checkups, your doctor can monitor your blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and blood sugar, all of which are key indicators of your heart health. They can also perform specialized tests like a coronary calcium scan, which measures the amount of calcified plaque in your arteries. Early detection is key. If your doctor finds that you're at risk for calcification, they can recommend lifestyle changes, medications, or other treatments to prevent the condition from worsening. And here's a tip: don't just wait for your annual physical. If you have a family history of heart disease, or if you're over 50, you might need more frequent checkups. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. During these visits, don't be shy, ask questions, discuss your concerns, and make sure you fully understand your risk factors. It's your health, after all. And while you're at it, talk to your doctor about your diet, exercise routine, and any supplements you're taking. They can provide personalized advice that's tailored to your specific needs. If you've got any tips on how to make those doctor visits less stressful, drop them in the comments. Sometimes it's just a matter of finding the right questions to ask. 7. Eat smart, fuel your body right. Finally, let's talk food specifically, what you should be eating to fight off that calcium buildup. Your diet plays a huge role in keeping your arteries clean, and the right foods can actually help reverse calcification. First up, omega-3 fatty acids. These are found in fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, as well as in flax seeds and walnuts. Omega-3 reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and help prevent the formation of arterial plaque. Aim to get at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Next, load up on antioxidants. These powerful nutrients fight oxidative stress, a major contributor to arterial damage and calcification. Berries, grapes, spinach, broccoli, and carrots are all excellent sources of antioxidants. Try to eat a rainbow of fruits and vegetables every day, because each color provides different types of antioxidants that work together to protect your arteries. Fiber is another big one. Foods high in fiber, like oats, beans, apples, and whole grains, help lower cholesterol levels by binding to it in your digestive system and flushing it out of your body. This reduces the amount of cholesterol that can turn into plaque in your arteries. Plus, fiber keeps you feeling full, which helps with weight management, a key factor in preventing arterial calcification. Don't forget about calcium and vitamin D. While it might seem counterintuitive, calcium is actually important for preventing its buildup in your arteries. You see, when you get enough calcium through your diet, your body doesn't need to pull it from your bones, which can lead to it depositing in your arteries. Just make sure you're also getting enough vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium effectively. Foods rich in calcium include dairy products, leafy greens, and fortified foods, while vitamin D can be found in fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified cereals. And finally, don't underestimate the power of magnesium and potassium. Magnesium, found in foods like spinach, almonds, and dark chocolate, helps regulate calcium and keeps it from being deposited in your arteries. Potassium, which is abundant in bananas, avocados, and sweet potatoes, helps balance your body's sodium levels and prevents your arteries from stiffening. What's one healthy food you can't live without? Let's swap ideas in the comments. Who knows, you might discover a new favorite. And there you have it, 7 powerful ways to keep your arteries clean and your heart happy. Who knew that a few simple changes could make such a big difference? So if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more health tips, and share this video with your friends and family. Let's all take steps together for a healthier future. Thanks for watching, and take care of that heart.